be trying to use simple trend lines only to see how much is possible to cash out within the next few minutes now. And I'll be trying to keep it as simple as possible while fast trading now. We'll be trading specifically on our XAUUSD, also known as gold. And we'll be focusing on a 4 hours time frame, a 15 minutes time frame, and also a 1 minute time frame. Leverage we'll be using will be 1 to unlimited leverage, and the link to the broker is already in the description box there. Lastly, all we'll be using for this entire process will be a mobile device only. No PC, nothing complicated at all. Just a mobile device only. All right, okay guys, so you can just see this account. This account is looking very, very clean. Now if we should open that, look at that, so you can just see the broker that we're using. Okay, let me just open everything so you can just see everything. So look at the broker, the link is in the description box, and then this is the amount of capital that we'll just be using now, $100 account, right? Okay, so let me just show you that very quickly again. You can literally see everything's looking as clean as possible. All right, so let's dive straight to our charts now, right? So this is what we're having currently. Now the very first thing we check out our trend, we can see that this stuff is pushing towards the top, so all we're doing will be buy. Okay, let's quickly place in our trends, right? Or still on a 4 hours time frame. You can just see that this stuff drop back down towards our range just around this spot here. You can just see our trend line. That's all we'll be using here today, and then we're expecting to just push towards the top from that range. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We had a push, and then it hit the zone, drop back down on a retest, and now what we're expecting is just a push back towards the top again. So on a 15 minutes time frame now, what are we having? We can see that it has hit a trend line just around our zone here. You can see it very, very visible here. Let's go on a 5 minutes time frame very quickly. Okay, that's looking good. Let's drop down to our 1 minute time frame again. Okay, now you can literally see now that this is looking very, very good, very, very good. So let's quickly plot out our trend line so you can see what I'm talking about. Remember, all we'll be using today is just a trend line, right? So you can just see just playing around the zone, and now it pushed up above our region. So all we're expecting now is for this stuff to push towards the top after a complete retest, right? And then here can just be our stop loss. So for the meantime, we'll just wait for a retest to get completed. Okay, so our retest is completed now. You can easily just see that, right? Looking very smooth. So what are we expecting now? We can easily just storm into some trades already, right? We can just be using a 0.1. And guys, remember, the reason why I'm able to stock in a lot of trades here is because I'm using unlimited leverage. So don't be confused. And then the broker, the link to the broker is already in the description box there, right? So you can easily just use that. Good. All right. So let's see. Okay, so what are we having? That's roughly about 80 bucks. Okay, we're running about over 90 now. Okay, still below 100. It's cool. Still very cool. Okay, that's I just want to hit like 300 bucks and I'm out of the street. 300 and I'm out. 300 and I'm out. Okay, that's it. So now I'm having about 489, right? 489. You can just see that, right? Looking very, very smooth, right? Looking as smooth. All right, so we can just see our chart is still pushing towards the top like this. The reason is simple. It's because our trend line here has been broken again. You can just see that. Not completely broken yet. Maybe broken in a few seconds now. Let me just quickly map that out because a new candlestick is about to get created. And immediately, boom, that's it. So we can easily storm into this trade, right? So a new candlestick got created, meaning that a trend line has now been broken again. Remember, all we're using here is just simple trend line. We're not complicating nothing here today. We're just using simple trend lines. Just simple trend lines. Okay, let's just add some more, right? Let's just add some more. Okay, so this is what we're having currently. Still dropping down a bit, still dropping down. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, so we're running just about 64, over 100 bucks now, over 100 bucks. I want to see if we can hit 1,000 on this. I want to see, right? That I'm just trying to hold it maybe up to like 1,000, but we'll just see how it goes. All right. Okay, so this is what we're having currently, right? Okay. Let's see. I guess we can still hold this trade a little longer, right? Even though I'm thinking on leaving this trade soon, but let's just hold it a little longer. I want it to hit 1,000, but it's not. I might have to leave this trade, guys. I might just have to leave. I'm waiting for it to hit 1,000, but it's not hitting. Okay, let's just leave it straight. It's fine. Okay, so 971. That's actually smooth. So you can just see that, right? Look, all right. So this is what we're having currently. You can see that the chart pushed up from the zone, dropped back down for a retest, and now it's about to push towards the top again, smoothly, just like that. And so you can just see our region here, where it's actually hit on our retest. You can just see that, right? Looking very smooth. So what can we do now? We can zoom into this trade, but then let's just use 0.3 this time around, right? I think 0.3 is okay. Let's just go in. It's fine. Let's just zoom into this trade. It's fine. So now 0.3, okay, so this is what we're having currently, right? All right. We are just looking at towards the zone as a stop loss, and we'll be targeting roughly around the zone as our take profit zones, right? So you can just see that, right? So we'll just be targeting around those zones as our take profit regions, right? We might leave a trade just before those regions also, or exactly at those regions, but we'll just see how it goes, right? We'll just see how it goes. Okay, so our chart is still moving nicely. Still moving. All right, so this is what we're having currently. You can see that we're running over 1.2K currently, just playing around that zone. You can see it. It just hit at main region that we're targeting just now as our take profit region. You can just see that, right? Just around the spot here. You can just see that. I'm thinking on leaving this trade already now, right? I'm thinking on leaving this trade, but let's just see. Let's hold on a bit. Let's see if we can hit like 2,000. I'm thinking on leaving now. Okay, let's just, okay, drop down. I want to leave at... Okay, that's it. Good. So we're running about 2.1K currently, right? 2.1K, which is actually very smooth also, which is actually very smooth. Right, so this is what we're having currently. You can just see our chart push towards the top from around the zone. Yeah, let me just show you that. Push towards the top, drop back down for a retest, and now we're expecting a continuation. We left earlier before because we're trying to scale up our capital, but we can easily just continue storming into this trade from here. Now, where is it lying on currently? On our rejection level, right? So want our rejection to be completely done. After that, we can continue storming into the straight again. So this is what we're having now. So our rejection is done, and now we can continue storming into the straight, right? You can just see that, right? Pushing towards the top nicely now. All right, so okay, let's just still use a 0.3. That's actually cool. Stocking into a lot of trades, guys. Remember, the reason why I can stock in a lot of trades here is because I'm using unlimited leverage. So there's no need writing it in the comment section. All we're using is just unlimited leverage, and the link to the broker is also in the description box there, so you can easily use that also. So you can see our zone that is just pushing above our horizontal zone, looking very nice here, right? Just looking really nice, right? So we are just expecting a really nice and smooth push towards the top. Maybe hit over $3,000 this time around. Let's just see. I think we can hit over $3,000. Let me add some more trades, right? Let me just add some more trades. Guys, remember, when you're trading, you don't have to stock in a lot of trades like this. You can just start with minor leverage and minor lot sizes as your hands get stronger. Okay, so you don't have to use a lot of trades like this. You don't have to stock in. Okay, I think you're leaving this trade anytime from now. Okay, 3.3. Okay, I'm thinking on leaving. I'm thinking on zooming off. I'm thinking on zooming off. Good. Okay, so now we're having about 3.2K. Looking very nice now. Looking very nice. Okay, now, so what are we having here now? We are having that this trade is still pushing towards the top again, right? So we want to storm into this trade again. Now, okay, let's just go in. Now, we can see that the trade is still pushing towards the top. We can easily see that, right? So, it's still just taking off towards the top. You can literally see that, right? So, we can easily just stock into some more trades. This time around, I'm not adding a lot of trades because, there's really no point of adding more trades. So, let's just see if we can hit, let's say, like $4,000 or $5,000 or so, and we are there. Remember, guys, you don't have to stock in a lot of trades like this. I've been saying that you can decide to just go with normal lot sizes, and then you can decide to start with a leverage of 1 to 500, and with time you can easily scale up your capital just like that, right? Smoothly, just like that. Okay, okay, let's see. I'm thinking on 5,000 now, but I might just have to leave this trade now. Okay, let's just leave, right? Okay, let's just leave this trade. Good. Smooth. So we're having about 4.2K currently, which is actually very smooth. You can just see that. Looking very nice. If we check out this account again, everything is looking as clean as possible. Let's just open this stuff very quickly. You can just see that, right? So everything is looking very good. You can just see the broker. Let's open that one more time. And now you can see our broker. You can see the amounts that we're actually cashing out currently, right? So everything is looking very, very smooth, right? Everything is looking very, very smooth. And guys, you already know how this stuff goes. Let me just show you this one more time. Now, you already know how this stuff goes. We'll just quickly process our withdrawals, and we'll just be right back. Okay, guys, so in processing our withdrawals, so we're having a deposit of about $100 here, which you can actually see, and then we're having a profit of about 4.1K, right? Just 4,157 there, and then we're having a withdrawal of about 4.1K. That's we usually like withdrawing the entire stuff, right? We just cash out every single profit from the account, and then we are back to a balance of $100, right? So everything is actually looking as smooth as possible here. So that all we use from beginning through to the end of this video were trend lines only trend line. And remember, you don't have to stock in a lot of trades or use a crazy leverage of 1 to unlimited like I always tell you. You can decide to start with a minimum leverage of about 1 to 200, 1 to 300, or 1 to 500, and as your hands get stronger, you can keep increasing your leverage gradually just like that. Also, same rule applies to your lot sizes. You can decide to start with the lowest lot sizes as possible, and as your hands get stronger, you can keep increasing your lot sizes gradually just like that. Lastly, in as much as it would have been so nice to just keep stocking more trades and keep cashing out several thousands of dollars on the market, The market unfortunately doesn't work that way, because the more we stuck into a lot of trades, the greater the risks and the more chance of us losing both our profit and also our capital instantly. To prevent that, we only trade when the market formation is just perfect, and also we want to set a maximum target. Immediately as our target has been hit or the formation of the market is done, we zoom off the market instantly and we stop trading also instantly. Immediately as this video hits over 1,000 likes, I'll be coming back to this very video, running through the comment section, and I'll be selecting 3 random traders that I'll be funding $3,000 each, just like that. If you're new to this YouTube channel, just remember to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and also remember to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any videos that will be dropping out from this space. So bye from me, guys. I'm Mr. P. Peace.